Welcome back to another video, and in today's stream slash video, I will be reacting to 6 terrifying forest encounters no one can explain. It's 21 minutes long. Let's get fucking right.
Frank and Donald set out on a hunting trip in the mountainous region of Alberta. It began like any ordinary outing, but neither of them could have imagined it would end in tragedy and a mysterious encounter with something wild.
Did someone die? The hunting trip.
Frank recorded the video on the spur of the moment, and it was later uploaded to his friend's YouTube channel, Strange Wilderness. Early in the trip, the two decided to split up and hunt in different parts of
Worst idea ever, going hunting in a forest. Oh yeah, let's split up.
The river valley,
Pretty good idea.
watching for game from tree stands they had set up. As evening approached, Frank began hearing strange noises coming from the woods,
nice to
dull
meet you.
thuds, and the sharp crack of breaking branches. He turned on his camera to document what was happening. The sounds grew louder and clearer, especially as he started making his way down from his stand.
Frank tree stand location. Oh that actually did not sound like a knock, it sounded like a fucking gunshot. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, if that was me, I was in the fucking woods and I heard that shit, I would run the other way. I would not want anything to do with that shit.
Trying to pinpoint where the noises were coming from, he noticed a fallen tree in the distance and felt a wave of unease.
Wait, and do you think they were cutting down trees? Maybe, and they might have. Yeah, no, 100% cutting down trees. Oh dear. Right.
Deciding it was time to regroup, Frank headed out on his ATV toward the spot where Dawn was set up, hoping to meet before nightfall.
What's the difference
when he
between
reached his friend's
ATV
stand, it was empty. Dawn was nowhere in sight, and the same unsettling noises were now echoing much closer than before. Along with the snapping branches came another sound, something deeper and far more disturbing.
Sometimes he's not there. It's a bit dark, I can't really see much, I'm not gonna lie.
Dawn.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't see shit.
Shit, man.
Oh dear, like. What the fuck was that?
Dawn.
Just dip, honestly.
Shit, man.
What the chat, what the fuck was that though? Like actual, like was that shit? Sounded like a dog whimpering. I'm not gonna lie, and did that dog get harmed in the making of this video? I hope not. What the fuck? These are some weird shit already happening, and I'm only 3 minutes into it.
Heard something again.
At first, Frank wondered if someone was messing with him, but the feeling of danger kept building.
Who the fuck?
So he hurried back to his ATV. When he tried to start it, the engine wouldn't turn over.
Chat. Why the fuck is it when I'm reacting to 6 strange encounters no one can explain, there's a fucking thunderstorm? I think anyway. I can hear like brrr, like fucking thunder noises. Body's hurt.
Hey! Is that you?
Stranded without transportation, he had no choice but to continue on foot. The sounds followed him. At one point, he caught sight of something that made his stomach drop and realized they were not alone in those woods. Whether it was an animal or something else entirely, he couldn't tell.
That's only like another dog.
Here.
Good luck getting out of there on foot.
Moving deeper through the forest, Frank came across large animal tracks. He didn't stop to study them. The noises were getting closer.
Deer, you know? Yeah. That's a deer's head, no? I think. I'm pretty sure.
As he tried to put distance between himself and whatever was trailing him, it became clear he wasn't gaining any ground.
Well, that's definitely a fucking dead, deer. I can tell you that, definitely a dead
Eventually,
deer.
He realized running wasn't working. He stopped, raised his weapon, and fired at a fast-approaching silhouette, but missed.
It's stalking me, whatever it is.
GG's. Wait, it just this? No. Yes, I know what he's got. I'm not that retarded to need a fucking replay.
Later, he stumbled upon a strange structure made of branches, similar to formations he had noticed earlier near the river. Nearby were smaller constructions, decorated with animal remains. Not far from there, he saw something that looked disturbingly like an altar. Determined to get out, Frank...
I'm not gonna lie, that creation thing looked cool. Like, it looked pretty sick, but then also it was pretty scary knowing that you might not be the only one there. And also following the weird sound effects as well, that probably doesn't help.
Searched for a trail leading back to safety.
They are dead ass using animal skin. Like, they're skinning animals and using it as a roof. I mean, that kind of makes sense because it, fuck, I'm trying to think of the word. It, like, traps the heat in. But, like, at that, just go back home, honestly. There's no need to make a whole entire den. A growl. Ooh.
After what must have felt like forever, he finally made it back to the same valley where they had started their hunt. That's where he found Don, or what was left of him. Two friends had gone up into the...
Right, if you learn anything from this video, if you go hunting with your friend or with someone, don't ever separate. Whatever you do, don't separate. Like, always stick together unless you want this shit to happen.
Mountains. Only one came back. Don disappeared that night and was never seen again. The video description reads, "Fortunately, Frank Wildchild survived to tell his story, accompanied by video footage documenting his escape through the rugged forest in the dark of night. His longtime friend and hunting partner, Donald Big Calf, was not as fortunate. He was never seen again. Rip Don Big Calf."
That's pretty scary. Like, it definitely going at night as well. That really does not make this shit any better.
The creator of the YouTube channel Paul So Hard films motorcycle rides through challenging, hard-to-reach locations. Sometimes alone, sometimes with friends, he explores abandoned areas, ventures into restricted zones, and rides into places most people wouldn't even dare to enter on foot. His content is usually all about adrenaline, speed, and risk. But in one particular video, something happened that completely changed the tone of the ride. That day, Paul and his friend were simply riding through an overgrown area, seeing how far they could push into it. They kept going deeper into a remote stretch of wilderness that almost no one would willingly enter. Before long, they came across a set of railroad tracks and decided to follow them for fun. After a few minutes, they chose to turn around.
Right, last video I reacted to that actually had railways. A fucking train came and nearly ran over someone. That's all I'm saying. So I don't have a very good feeling about the railways.
And head back. That's when Paul noticed something in the grass. At first, they assumed it was trash or possibly animal remains. But as they took a closer look, they realized the discovery seemed disturbing and unnatural. Lying in the grass was something that appeared to be part of human remains.
Like, that is a human skull.
No, the fuck is not.
Holy crap.
That's when Paul noticed something in the grass. At first, they assumed it was trash or possibly animal remains. But as they took a closer look, they realized the discovery seemed disturbing and unnatural. Lying in the grass was something that appeared to be part of human remains.
No. Like, that is a human skull. Holy crap.
Chat. Oh, I don't know how to feel. Like, that is a perfectly preserved human skull that's in good condition. It looks fresh, I'm not gonna lie. Like, has the teeth, it's missing the eyes and the lower jaw bit, like that. But that looks fresh. I'm not, and that shit looks fresh, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, yeah, that's kind of scary that they... If I found that, I think I would just call in the corpse, dead ass.
That is actually a human head. That is a skull.
I don't think I've ever seen one before.
Bro, there's teeth and everything, like.
Don't you fucking touch it.
That's the murder weapon.
That's kind of scary.
Wait, where?
Yeah, should we take a photo at least?
Yeah. Like, I think we gotta go to the authorities on this one.
Yeah.
My buddy who's a cop. Should we call him?
Is he all Americans that refer to their friends as buddies? Because every American video I react to, oh yeah, and me and my buddy, or like me and my, and my buddy's this. Like, in the UK, we haven't just called them friends, mates, or bros. Like, that's the top three that you can.
And say we were riding in the woods and we found a human head.
But it's definitely homeless. They're missing some skull. They're missing
some teeth.
I've never seen a human skull outside of a.
But where's the rest of the body? It's just a skull. Like somebody just dumped the skull here.
Yeah, so it can't be that bad, unless some sort of animal got to him.
Wait, now I think about it, yeah. That is a human skull, but they would have had to skin the poor guy out and then disconnect his skull from his neck and then take out his eyes, like.
Yeah.
The realization set in gradually. What initially felt impossible became harder and harder to deny. The two friends began to understand that they might be looking at human remains. The situation no longer felt like a casual ride. They decided to call the police and avoid.
Me personally, and you can fucking call me pissy all you fucking want. If I saw that shit, I would call the police, but I would not stay there because you don't know if the person or whatever killed it and like killed the person, ripped their skull and like dismantled him. is still there, like, lurking. And I don't really fancy being the next girl sitting next to that. I'm gonna be honest.
Touching anything.
Police. I found a human. We're off in the woods. We're riding dirt bikes, and we just found a human skull.
Okay. Do you know where exactly you are? The park that you're at?
No idea, really. We were just kind of riding in some creek bed, ended up here. I can get a pin and, like, have some place for the officers to meet us. But it's definitely a hike to get here, and it's just a skull we see. I don't see any other parts of a body.
And you're fairly positive that it's real without by looking at it, or you're...
Yeah, it's got, like, fillings in the teeth and stuff, and it looks fairly real. I'm no doctor, but it definitely looks like a skull.
I got you.
Like, some teeth are missing, some have fillings, some don't.
Okay. What is your name?
I'm Paul.
Hi, Paul.
When officers arrived, they surveyed the area and returned to the discovery site with Paul and his friend. But that wasn't the end of it. In the grass, they found not only a skull. Scattered nearby were bones, vertebrae, shoes.
What's a vertebrae? Human body part. Wait, they fucking found a spine. Yo, what's up, Tism? How's your day been? I'm reacting to two people riding dirt bikes, and they found a human skull. Now they found bones and a spine. So now I would not go there, because, like, all you know is that they could have, like, the person or whatever,
and other human remains.
Right through there, that's got a piece of bone.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the rest of his backbone right there.
Yeah.
Must have washed out.
Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look.
I guess was
All the way up. See right there to your left, and then right there behind that.
Oh, there's another one, yeah.
But, like, the thing is, whatever or whoever killed that, not my PC right now, door's getting installed. W door, at least you're getting a door finally after however long. Like, what? Whoever killed that poor innocent human, they had to skin them and dismantle it. They've been here 4 hours. How long does it take to install a door? Yeah, like, I'm gonna feel bad because, like, they would have had to kill the man, which would have been the most painful part, and then, like, skinned him, and then, like, dismantled him. Like, whoever did that is some sort of, like, serial killer. That's the word. Like, that is sad. Like, I feel sorry for the family. Like, whoever killed it, and they need to fucking get locked up.
Shoe? Holy shit. Oh, there's a bunch in there. Holy cow.
Oh shit.
There's another one there. There's one over there. Holy
My
crap.
guess was someone jumped off the train. That was my first.
How's it going?
For you though, bud. I don't know where back here in this green belt they be shooting.
Yeah, no, I saw bullet holes up there. Yeah, normally we'd in and out of here, but y'all find anything else?
We really haven't been stepping around it just.
Right, realistically, because this is supposed to be a video, if I was to post this video on YouTube, and it shouldn't get taken down, right? I don't think so.
Keeping it as clean as possible. He was wondering if you could get your phone number.
Yeah. I'm scared. There's bones in that shoe.
Yeah, I didn't even think.
A full investigation was launched. Specialists and forensic experts were brought in, and the area was carefully searched.
Exactly.
Later,
And
it was determined that the remains
And that's what I thought. Like, I'm watching it on YouTube. I'm reacting to it. So, if this video hasn't got taken down, mine won't.
belonged to an elderly man who had been suffering from dementia. He had wandered off and ended up in the remote area. It is believed that he fell, sustained a head injury, and passed away. Over time, wildlife scattered the remains, Because the location was so isolated and difficult to access, no one had discovered him for years. Thanks to Paul and his friend's chance rod that day, the truth finally came to light, and the man's family was able to learn what...
Hey, chat, before I carry on with the video, R.I.P. the old man. He suffered with dementia, so R.I.P. the old man. I feel sorry for his family because, like, he went out for a lovely walk one day and never returned. So his family must have been worried, but, like, I feel, like, sorry for him. Because, like, that must have been a long, slow, painful death. But at least we know there's no one behind it.
Happened,
luckily.
And lay him to rest with dignity.
The man with the axe.
On May 26th, 2025, a man named Ray Savage released footage no one expected to see. What had seemed like an ordinary, peaceful night in the wilderness turned into something far more disturbing.
Oh, and there's the family pack.
Something hiding in the shadows.
Actually, pretty happy about this spot.
Hey, you see the boogeyman?
I found a deer trail. Look where it goes. So I, parked down that way, walked up here. It keeps going on up there. And I want to look up that way up the trail.
Ray's intentions were harmless. Just another solo camping trip.
Hey, listen, how's your day been so far? Or, today I edited all the videos. I edited all the clips, so now I just need to post the clips, put them in my draft, and I need to make a thumbnail, and then I'm done.
His camera was set up to record wildlife. The location was a remote forest trail, rarely touched by people. Perfect for observing deer and other animals. He carefully positioned his trail camera and an audio recorder, hoping to capture...
All I'm saying, first couple of videos are probably going to get barely any views, but I don't give a fuck. At least I'm trying to put myself out there more. At least I'm trying to do shit.
Natural sounds and movement while camping nearby.
So here's the trail cam. Got it set up. It's facing over there perfectly. But I've got a nice little treat for you guys. There's the sound recorder. Okay, so I'm going to have the trail cam going. I'm also going to have the sound recorder going. I'm going to listen to the audio first, and then the trail cam.
You never know.
For Ray, the night passed without incident. He enjoyed the fresh air and the quiet of the forest.
Yeah, last stream I got 18 clips. So it didn't take me that long, but it took me like an hour to like sort it all out. And then the actual videos took ages. Because I did it on... Oh, I don't want to fucking come up, but I did it on Premiere Pro.
Unaware of what was happening, only a few meters from his campsite. The following day, back at home, he began reviewing the recordings. Among the usual clips of wildlife...
Wait, how much is CapCut Premium? How much is CapCut Premium? Because... Or CapCut Plus or whatever. Pro is very useful, it's just pricey. How much? Because I might be able to get it. Like, if I can get it, I will. I think 25.
Was something entirely out of place.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Something unsettling. The camera had captured a man walking
Right. What was that? A cow? Like 25. Hold up. I was too busy looking at chat. I was too busy looking at chat. I did not do that.
And the trail cam.
For Ray, the night passed without incident. He enjoyed the fresh air and the quiet of the forest. Completely unaware of what was happening, only a few meters from his campsite. The following day, back at home, he began reviewing the recordings. Among the usual clips of wildlife was something entirely out of place.
A cow.
Something unsettling. The camera had captured a man walking through the forest in the middle of the night.
What the
barefoot and shirtless. He was holding an...
He's a caveman. Is he on something? Like deadass, is he on something?
No flashlight, no gear, no clear reason to be wandering through a remote forest at 4.
Yeah, I thought it was like... I got surprised of seeing a cow in the wild. I thought like... and they were only on farms and shit. But no, there's a weird man crawling on all fours with an axe. Like... Is that normal for... Is that like an average day in like America woods for you or no?
4 in the morning. The figure moved slowly and with purpose across the frame, like a scene from a horror film. The most chilling part was that this person had been out there while Ray slept, just a short distance away. Fortunately, Ray never encountered the mysterious figure face to face, but it was enough for him to cross that trail off his list for good. Because sometimes, the real danger in the wilderness doesn't come from nature itself, but from other people.
Alright, so it's not just the hidden...
When you venture deep into the wilderness, you're bound to come across something strange. A video published in October 2019, filmed on the outskirts of Perm, shows a cameraman heading into the forest and stumbling upon something unsettling. He comes across an unusual structure, sheets of plastic weighed down with wooden planks. When he pulls one of the plastic sheets aside, it reveals what appears to be a makeshift underground shelter.
Oh shit. Maybe they're just a man just chilling in there. There's some kind of entrance.
As he moves farther into the woods, he discovers another structure. This one is also built.
That shit. Not the first. This structure type shit, then I've seen that at my local woods. Like, what was it, 2024, 2023? Went in the woods with my family, you know, just pretty chill. Oh, I saw that shit. So that could have been a weird man.
From plastic and tarps, but it's constructed above ground, suspended between two trees. A pair of jeans hangs from one branch, a plastic bag from another, and trash is scattered across the ground. Peering inside, he sees someone sleeping in the shelter.
Imagine you wake up and you just see a random man poking a fucking camera at you. Hey, like, these are some really unlucky people. First off, a man found a caveman crawling on all fours, and now this man found a human being sleeping in the woods. What's next? Is fucking Dilly gonna pop out or something? Oh, I'll get out of those woods.
The cameraman quickly backs away, but before leaving the area, he encounters yet another structure. When he looks inside this one, it's clear that someone lives there as well, though no one is present at the moment. One side is camouflaged with branches, and clothes hang from a line to dry. It appears that a small group of people has settled in this forest, and there's no telling how they would react to a stranger unexpectedly wandering into their territory. What makes it even more unsettling is the location, deep in the woods, dozens of miles from the nearest town.
The screaming word sounds...
Gary Reed's Unfrequented World is a YouTube channel that, at first glance, looks like a collection of ordinary outdoor vlogs and nature content. Gary goes on photography hikes and metal detecting trips, and he often spends time exploring his large property in the wilderness of northern Ontario, frequently accompanied by his family. But the calm atmosphere of his unfrequented world has been disrupted by something unsettling, a screaming, unidentified creature deep in the woods. Gary was born in the small town of Redbridge, Ontario, and has been surrounded by forest his entire life. In addition to decades of first-hand experience exploring the local landscape, he holds a degree in environmental science and has a strong understanding of the biological systems around him. Because of that, when he says there's something in those woods he can't explain...
So yeah, he must be some... Oh shit, I nearly called someone on my watch. He must be some type of an intelligent man.
It carries weight. He describes the sound as a long, drawn-out wail that builds into a rising roar. The noise seemed to move across the entire campsite, shifting from one side to the other before suddenly going silent. On April 30th, 2020, he heard it again.
That sucks. Can you hear screaming?
Oh, I kind of want to hear it. Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
The sound was almost human, but not quite, with distorted, unnatural tones.
I can't even hear it because of the rain.
This thing is still going on over here.
I heard it at least.
With his camera in hand, Gary cautiously moved toward the source of the scream. His trained eye noticed a strange break in one tree, along with several others that had been pushed over in the same direction, as if something had moved forcefully through the forest. Nearby was a tightly twisted cluster of branches, as though they had been contorted by immense strength.
There's one there.
The first clip in this video was two boys went hunting, and on this random forest they split up, and then the other one got lost, and then only one made it out alive.
The farther he went, the more signs of damage he observed, as if something large and heavy had passed through the area. Even more disturbing were the large tracks he found.
Not mine.
Which he believes may have been left by something walking upright.
And that
the
looks
prints
like a
didn't
bear.
resemble typical boot tracks.
Almost see the toes.
After measuring them, he found they were significantly larger than an average human footprint. Still, there is
a little significantly larger. No, that's a way
rational
more.
explanation. Rainfall from the previous day may have distorted the snow, making an ordinary track appear much larger.
This guy really whipped out his whole entire Rocket League stream when on a controller. Tomorrow I'm fixing my controller, or trying to anyway, because I want to stream Rocket League, but my controller is fucked. It's either like right now I can't afford a new one, so I'm trying to fix that shit. But as soon as I fix it, I'm doing a Rocket League stream.
13.25 inches.
Later, Gary set up trail cameras in the woods. Footage captured on March 3rd became some of the most compelling evidence.
That's a rabbit.
On March 7th, he and his neighbor heard another piercing scream, this time resembling the shrill cry of a child. Gary stepped outside into the pitch-black night and found himself alone in the forest.
I gotta turn the dish back on. I can hear whistling.
In one clip, a pair of glowing eyes can be seen behind him, possibly just light reflecting off his glasses into the camera lens. However, when they returned to the same area the following day, his dog became visibly agitated and refused to move forward, as if something unsettling lay ahead. The signs of destruction were easy to spot. Bent and broken trees lined the path. It seems unlikely that natural causes alone could explain the damage. Some trunks looked as if they had been grabbed and forcefully pulled downward. In one case, a branch appeared to have been twisted off and placed back into position.
No animals.
That's about 8 feet. And it's got a good twist to it.
Despite the tree otherwise looking healthy. Elsewhere, a healthy green tree had been split clean in half. While lightning could theoretically explain such damage,
You can see the bark, and you can actually see lines.
Yeah, it could be. Because in America, there are bears. Hey, when I was little, I was a really stupid kid. If there was a thunderstorm, I would like go sit outside. So I was at school. Did you know my uncle is actually Bigfoot? I actually, and Bigfoot is real. He's my uncle. Like, he don't want no one to know that. And Bigfoot's my uncle, but
well, those are tooth marks. See all those little lines are tooth marks.
Oh, I thought that
similar destruction appeared too frequently to dismiss. Whatever is capable of snapping trees and emitting those kinds of screams would pose a serious threat to anyone wandering those woods. And these events have unfolded over just the past few months. The channel contains over a year's worth of footage, documenting sightings and evidence related to the alleged creature.
The Forgotten Grave.
The creator of the YouTube channel Sidestep Adventures into History heads into the forests of Georgia and unexpectedly finds exactly what he had been searching for, an old grave hidden among the trees.
Some with flowers sometimes.
Sure.
This has the bottom part of the writing on it.
Right,
yep,
right.
There it is.
It says, Mrs. Jane F.
Yep, there it is. Sacred.
Every time I open
to the memory
an
of
ad. Why?
Mrs.
Like,
Jane.
I have pre-rolled ads turned off. I have them set to the lowest it can possibly get. That's bullshit.
He carefully clears it off and respectfully reads the woman's name aloud. Beneath the heavy grave marker, he discovers a crushed bouquet of flowers left by someone who once cared deeply for her. The petals are in remarkably good condition and have retained much of their color.
If you think about it, it's quite sad that this is what we're gonna end up like one day. Like, I'm not trying to ruin the mood here. I'm just speaking out loud that, like, this is where we're all gonna end up at some point. Hopefully, everyone in my chat lives a long, happy, and enjoyable life. I hope.
Finding relatively fresh-looking flowers at a grave that dates back more than a century is strange enough on its own. But as he studies the inscription more closely, he realizes who this Mrs. Jane is to him.
Stacy Duckworth and Samuel were my great-great-great-grandparents.
Wow.
So she was actually a half-sister to my great-great-grandfather.
What the fuck are the chances you find your great-great-grandfather's, like, he found his great half-sister, or, wait, I don't know what it's called. He said, like, his great-great-great-uncle's ancestor, which is his half-sister's grave. That's crazy.
He had quite literally stumbled upon a carefully concealed grave in the middle of the woods. Flowers lay beneath the headstone.
R.I.P. And I hope that they had a lovely life.
Even though the burial dates back to 1843, then he makes an even more surprising discovery. The woman buried there is a distant relative. He admits that the entire experience feels almost like fate. It's as if the spirit of his ancestor had been waiting to be found.
I don't want to watch this. I don't give a shit if you went on Amigo with a new girlfriend or not. Anyway, chat, that was an amazing video to react to. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe and have an amazing rest of your day.